Hey, Dewdrops, it's Diane from Coravina. Happy Tuesday of Princess Week. Did y'all know we were doing Princess Week? It's so much fun. So, we are going to make a beautiful silk scarf while you watch, while using water marbling. It's an art form that's been around for hundreds of years. We're going to use it today to marble silk. Let me show you what we did yesterday. Yesterday was a Cinderella scarf voted on by you guys. I wanted to go for like the traditional like Cinderella ball gown that I grew up watching and like the really old Disney cartoon. So I did the really pale colors. I like how it turned out. I think it turned out really pretty. I actually really like these colors. I think they're good. Like they are kind of neutrals, you know. Blue, so many of us wear blue. I know it's not a cream or a gray, but I just really like how it turned out. Hope you guys do too. Right, so you got the full-on scarf shuffle. You can see all of it. It's fantastic. These scarves are 6 feet long, so they're really awesome for wrapping and wearing various ways. All right, so let me put this aside, and let's talk about what we're going to do today. Today, we're doing a Moana themed scarf because you guys picked it. I had to go through and vote on your favorite Disney princesses earlier this week, and you chose Moana as one of your top 5s. So that's what we're going to do today. I know I'm all over the place. I keep saying I'm not going to be live, and I keep going live. You guys are a tough habit to break. I don't know what else to say. I'm used to doing it at this time. All right, so let me show you what colors we have got today. We are coming in. Let me show you my neutrals first. All right, so we've got the cream, a lot of cream. We have got a beigey color, a little bit of pinks in it. We've got a little bit of a darker brown for accents here. Then we've got our corals from Moana's outfit, blood orange, coral. And then her outfit has little bits of red in it. So, bam. Hey, Cora and Mary Alice. I hope you guys are doing really good in Dayton. Hope everything's awesome up there. And then we've got the heart of the ocean. Yes. All right. I really debated over the color of the heart of the ocean, and I think it's this one. So we shall see. You know, I have no big plan on our pattern today, so we're just going to kind of go for it. I did want to come in through here and pull up the Moana picture. My computer's taken a hot second to download the picture. I know what Moana looks like, but every time I don't have the picture up in front of me, it's hard for me to see what we really want to use as far as colors. So I'm pulling that up right now. Awesome. I got it. It's looking good. I think that I am going to use a little bit of this is the ocean color, you know. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to switch our views so you can see 2 things that are happening, or maybe we'll just do the one view. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and clean the surface of our tray with newspaper here. We're going to remove any dust or debris that could be floating on the surface of the water. And Moana. What are we going to do for Moana? All right, I'm going to switch it back over to my picture view. We're going to get started here. First thing we're going to do, we're going to drop the cream color right down the center of the tray. Going to try and go 1 drop at a time. Aren't these Disney outfits adorable? If you follow the link to my Pinterest page, there should be a Pinterest link in this video. You can see all these Disney-bound outfits. It's so cute. I just love it. My family has not been to Disney, which is fine. My kids are 5 and 7. I wanted to wait and go with them when they can actually enjoy it instead of just yelling about being in a stroller or in a line all day. So that's what we're kind of waiting on. But I have family that goes all the time, and they absolutely love it. So one day we're going to go, and it's going to be awesome. I'm going to put in our coral here next. I think we're going to go in between our light cream and our light cream lines here. So for anybody watching for the first time, I'm so glad you're here. We are water marbling today, which we do every day. That means we are dropping very thin paints down onto the surface of a tray of water. Got really thick water going on here. And because of that, the paints are actually floating on the surface. Got a stubborn bottle here. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Let me fix this guy up real quick. Yikes. Boom. All right, there we go. So our paints are floating on the surface of the water. Once we get enough paint on here, we're going to move the surface around with various tools. And then when that is finished, we're going to dip down a white silk scarf and get a one-of-a-kind custom design on our scarves. I think it's awesome. The scarves take about 20 minutes to do overall. Very fun. So Mary Alice, why don't you ask your Cora, who is her favorite Disney princess? I know she likes Jasmine. I know. Is that it? Anybody else? Type in your favorite Disney princess. I see I grew up, I was probably 5 years old when Little Mermaid came out. And it has always been the Little Mermaid for me. Just love the Little Mermaid, you know? I like Jasmine too. We're dropping in our blood orange right now. It's spreading a little bit, not too much. I can feel it now. We're going to end up dropping our Heart of the Ocean color over top of the coral because it's going to give us a really nice contrast. It's going to look awesome. All right, plans are shaping up here a little bit, starting to get a better idea of what we're going to do. I think for now, though, I'm just going to keep alternating this darker brown. It's not even that dark. It's just kind of a, once it like flows over the surface, it's really not as brown as it looks in the bottle here. Maybe it'll thicken up. I think I'm going to keep alternating these beige and brown colors, and we'll thicken it up. I really like the way it's looking on the surface of the water right now. So let's talk about water marbling. It's been a little while since we've done that. So water marbling has roots in Japan and Turkey. It is also called Ebru. But it's a lot of fun. If you do some searches online, you could find really meticulous paintings and people using stylists to move the paint around. It's gorgeous. So I learned about water marbling about 2 years ago and just became obsessed with it. It's such a fun art form. It looks beautiful. So I loved it because of the way that it was. You know, it was so intricate and you could do so many different things with it. And I had to try it. Once I tried it, I was totally hooked. I started having art classes at a local winery, at the Barn Winery. I love them. And once I saw, like I knew I liked it. Once I saw how everybody else liked it, and we would be having class, and then people would just erupt into applause because everybody was so excited to see these creations that were coming out of the water, and everything looked good. Do you know how hard it is to have a painting class where everything looks good? It's stressful. And with water marbling, it was awesome. People were very excited usually with what they made. I've seen a lot of people come through class and almost everybody leaves with a pretty scarf that they're happy with. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna come in here with our red. Moana has some red accents, so I think we'll drop that down. It's gonna look really red. And then we'll probably drop some more of the coral or blood orange over top of it. Because I don't want our brown lines to get any thicker. Oh, she likes Cinderella? I like, oh, Ariel. Mary Alice's favorite is Cinderella. And Cora likes Ariel. I get it. I like them both. And my children right now have no patience for the old Cinderella. They don't want to watch it. You know, it's not Pixar. I get it. Although I will tell you, I have watched Moana without complaint many, many times. I really like Moana. All right, coming through here. They're looking nice and tropical. The paint bottle just tried to run away with itself, but it's back on track now. So it's back to school week in my school. It was hard yesterday. It's a tough day in kindergarten. In one of the classrooms. Got an email from the teacher. Everything's okay. My 5-year-old got in the car today and said, I cried a little bit, but then I was healed with happiness and it was okay. I'm like, girl, whatever you have to do so that you don't cry all day in kindergarten. I support it, baby. So it sounds like she had a much better day. It sounds like her teacher's awesome. Just gotta keep moving, right? It'll be good. She'll get used to it. 2 weeks from now, she comes home and she's like, it is the best thing ever. My second grader absolutely loves it. They've got e-learning tomorrow as a stay-home home learning day. And I think that he's a little bit sad that he's not going to be back in his classroom on Wednesday. So, everything's all good in the neighborhood right now here in Cincinnati. All right, I've got a tricky bottle here. Bear with me for just a second. The paint doesn't want to come out. All right, we're adding our blue for the heart of the ocean. I'm like, am I saying that right? It's not like the Titanic heart of the ocean, is it? Am I mixing up my movies? The heart. I don't think I'm mixing it up. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not as big of a Moana fan as I have protested to be. All right, I'm loving it. I'm going to drop a little bit more of the blood orange. It seems to not be spreading as much as the coral. We'll see what happens if we drop a little bit more down. Ooh, it's shrinking up quite a bit. That's okay. This is definitely a fun summery, but like leading into fall scarf. We got that blue is pretty summery, but I like it. I think we've got a lot of fall colors in here. So maybe we'll drop a little bit more orange over it. I think we're going to leave the red alone because there's really not that much red in Moana's outfit. Just like in the shadows and the highlights and low lights, Then unclog a bottle. So my husband has been off 3 days now while the kids have been at school. We don't know what to talk to each other about. I'm like, this is so weird that the kids are not here. We'll get used to it, I'm sure. But it's just very odd for us right now. All right, I'm bringing in just a little bit more of the brown because I think we could use the paint. Again, not a lot of paint on the surface here. Oh, Mary Alice's favorite is Snow White. Nice. I always love Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Always. I saw really cute, somebody did the Disney outfits, but for the dwarfs, which I thought was really funny because you could go to Disney looking like Grumpy, but they're like sexy Grumpy outfits. So I don't know, nobody would put the 2 and 2 together, but you would know, I guess. All right. So after this, I think we're going to be done. We're going to be done dropping paint, and now it's going to be time to move our paint around. I don't think we have too many air bubbles on the surface of our tray. We do have a few, but it's not that bad. I'm going to go ahead and pop those guys real quick. All right, I'm going to switch it over to this view so you guys can really see what's going on. All right, whoops, I'm back. There we go. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to come in with our big tool here. And then we're going to put it down in the water. Got to make sure I got the right sides going places. And we're just going to slowly drag, and you will be able to see how our paint is easily manipulated into patterns. I'm actually not touching the bottom of the tray at all. The water is just being gently moved by our tool. Gonna pop a bubble, gotta pause. You get bubble-shaped marks on your silk if you leave bubbles on your surface. So I really like to pop those guys. And we're going to bring it back. See, I'm so tempted to stop this pattern every time. This is where we stopped yesterday with our Cinderella scarf. I like the big bits of color that we've got. But we're going to keep going today. This also maybe looks a little Pocahontas. They kind of look like feathers. Super pretty. All right, so we're going to bring in the 6-foot long tool here. And we'll see what happens with this one. We'll gently move our tool away, nice and slow. I'm going to stop and consider it. I like it like this. I don't know if I'm going to stop right here. I am going to stop. I'm going to stop because I like it, and that's usually my rule of thumb. Stop when you know you like it. I think this one looks really pretty. I like that there is such definition. If we take it down one more time, we're going to start thinning out our blues and our reds a lot more, and I want to keep that. So I think we're going to stop here. All right. So let's dip our scarf. Let's see what we've got. Gotta make sure we keep that blue punch in there for the heart of the ocean. Or maybe it's the heart of Tahiti. Maybe they just call it the heart. I feel like a bad Disney watcher. All right, guys, we're going to lower this silk scarf down. We're going to watch the pattern instantly absorb. Let's go. Very nice. My scarf is a little off kilter. Hopefully that won't, my designs won't be too diagonal there. I think it's going to look good though. All right, I'm going to take my scarf off my scarf dipping frame. This frame needs to reach its new level of engineering. I really got to figure something out. It's been like on my list of stuff to do ever since we started the scarf show. I know there's a way I can make it better. All right. Hello again. All right, guys, we just made a Moana themed scarf, and I think it looks really pretty. It looks very summery. It does, but I think it also looks fall appropriate. Okay, so we're going to lift this thing out of the water. We're going to see dripping and running. That's totally normal. That's extra paint that was not absorbed by the scarf. Okay, so let's lift it up and see what we've got. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, see a lot of orange running there in the middle. That's okay. Do you like it? I like it. Looking here now, we could have put a little bit more of that dark brown for Moana's hair in there. I was afraid it was going to look too dark. I like it. I can't wait to see it dry. Do you see the flecks of red in there? Very cool. All right, so we're going to wad it up and put it in our rinse bucket here. That is super fun and season appropriate right now with the blood oranges and the neutral browns. Okay, so we just made a Moana scarf today. Yesterday we made a Cinderella scarf. I haven't decided what we're making tomorrow, but it's going to be from your top 5 princess voting list that we did last week. All right, so what happens next? Next, it soaks for a little while, then we dry it, and I take pictures of the original inspiration and the scarf so we can compare them all. Thank you for the thumbs up. So what we will do is I will be back in the Facebook group or posting on Instagram the finished picture of the scarf later today so you can take a peek at it. So this is Diane from Corvina. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up or a heart or a like or whatever because it really helps me out, helps my videos be seen by other people. And I'll be back here tomorrow and we'll make another gorgeous princess themed scarf. All right? Remember, live colorfully. Thanks for spending time with me today. Bye.